I'm very pleased today to be joined by our new state representative for the 117th Legislative District, Mike Cabell. First of all, congratulations on your victory, and thank you for coming in to talk with us.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for having me.
So now, Mike, you were victorious in the primary. You beat out 4 other contenders. And then in the general election, you were the only candidate. You were not opposed. So you take the seat that was previously held by Karen Bobeck. I know the whole district has changed because normally the Valley area would have been in the 116th. Yep. You're now in the 117th. So what were some of the biggest concerns you heard from the people you will represent?
Sure, yes. Did a lot of time, spent a lot of time knocking on doors, and most of what we heard was people are concerned about a few things: education, the roads, and election security. I think that they were the main three things that I heard that were important to folks when we were knocking on doors.
Now, were they issues that triggered you to actually run for office, or were there other issues?
To be honest, Lisa, I ran for office because I think government needs folks like me and some of the other folks that were elected recently to the legislature. I think you need people that are willing to put in the work and go out and speak to the folks of the district and find out what's really important to them. We are a representation of the folks of the 117th district. So the idea would be to go out there and do the work to find out the important issues and then go to battle for our folks.
You're from the Butler Township area, so just give us a little synopsis about yourself.
Sure, yeah. Born and raised in Drums, Pennsylvania. Went to Bishop Hayfie High School for high school, and went to college at St. Joseph's University, studied political science. From there, did a stint in the business world, pretty long stint, and had a family. Had 2 kids, a 10-year-old Julian and a 2-year-old Theo, and my wife Chelsea. My background is in behavioral health. I had a substance abuse treatment facility in Schuylkill County called Silver Pines Treatment Center. So that's really where my professional career was.
So as we're recording this interview, it is before you are actually sworn in, but it will be airing after you are sworn in. So we wanted to make that clear as well. I was talking with our political analyst, Charles McElwee, recently, and he said there's a lot of political issues that are local, but they are really statewide issues because they're affecting every community. Subjects like warehousing. We have 23 million square foot proposed through 2030 in the greater Hazleton area. And then also water distribution improvements are needed. And then you talk about housing, because if there are new warehouses and lots of people moving here, where are we going to put them? So do you think that's going to be a common concern for all the representatives that head to Harrisburg?
Sure, yeah, that's a really good point. So another thing when traveling the district, I am in a unique district where it's completely very, very rural and beautiful. It's a beautiful district, and driving through those areas, you see, where there's development happening and where there's infrastructure that's needed. I think what we have to do in the state of Pennsylvania, we are a resource-rich state. We are a state that is close to a massive part of the population of the country. So us being an industry hub makes sense. But we also have our beautiful backdrop of our state that we want to really preserve that. So the idea is a balance. So I think that's why you need people to go to Harrisburg to make sure that we are allowing for growth, because growth matters. We need that. We need growth in our state in order to sustain and grow the economy, but also we need balance, and we want to keep that beautiful backdrop that we call northeastern Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania as a whole.
Are you optimistic that both parties will work together to actually accomplish things?
I am an optimist. So I am optimistic, and I know that I will do everything I can to work across the aisle. I think people are really disgusted with the divisiveness of politics, social media, just life in general. And I think in reality, in real life, most people get along. And I think that really what we need, and it would be a breath of fresh air for the Commonwealth and for the nation, as a matter of fact, is for us to really find a way to work together and achieve these goals together that is ultimately going to benefit all of us.
Well, now for your constituents, our viewers that are watching this today, you told me you're going to have 2 offices in the district, so that's great.
Yep, my district I have 29 municipalities. Most of my colleagues in the Luzerne County area, it's closer to like 10, 12, 14 municipalities. So we really thought it was important in order to represent the folks on the trail. I said it's always weird. I'm representing the folks of Harvey's Lake and Jettleboro, and they're two very different communities. So we will have an office up in Dallasboro in the Twin Stacks. It'll be opening sometime mid-January is the hope, and the other office will be on Route 93 in the Valley in the Gould's Plaza.
All right, so very good. So easy access to get to you, a lot of parking there, so that's an easy place to get to. And you have established a phone number, 570-675-6000. There's also repcabell.com. If people want to get in touch with you with their concerns, I'm sure you're willing to listen to their concerns.
Absolutely, and my email is mcabell@PAHouseGOP. That is being monitored every day. I do have one staff member that is with me now, so we're rocking and rolling and dealing with constituent issues as they come up. So if anybody needs anything, don't hesitate to reach out.
Well, thank you so much for taking time of your busy schedule to come talk with us. Good luck in Harrisburg, and come back and talk with us often.
Anytime, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Mike Cabell, our new state representative for the 117th Legislative District.